today's episode of Clipp Kids News, why news is so important, which elections will take place soon, and what the EarthCARE satellite will do. Let's get started. Why are news important? In a democracy, everyone has a right to information, which means everyone should be allowed to be informed. People can get this information through different media types, including newspapers, radio, or TV news. For example, if the Parliament is about to make a new policy, everyone should be informed about how it will impact them, and this happens through the news. When people are informed correctly, they can make well-informed decisions. News is especially important for children. Children can be influenced very easily. Bad influence and wrong information can harm their future decisions. Therefore, children must get the correct information so that when they grow up, they will make the right decisions for our society. Speaking of making the right decisions, several important elections are coming up around the world. The most significant ones for global politics include elections in the United States, India, the European Union, and Great Britain. The results of the Russian election are already in. America's 60th presidential election will take place on November 5th this year. The main candidates are Donald Trump from the Republican Party and former President Joe Biden from the Democratic Party. From April 19th to June 1st, India will hold its general election. The main candidates are former Prime Minister Narendra Modi from the BJP and Rahul Gandhi from the Congress Party. The European Parliament, which sits in Strasbourg, will also be re-elected this year from June 6th to 9th. The UK's general election will take place on June 4th, with the main candidates being former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak from the Conservative Party and Keir Starmer from the Labour Party. Meanwhile, the Russian election results have already been published, with Vladimir Putin confirmed as president until 2030. Just as voters need accurate information to make informed decisions, scientists and policymakers need reliable data to address global challenges like climate change. This brings us to the EarthCARE satellite. The satellite EarthCARE, Earth Clouds, Aerosols, and Radiation Explorer is a joint mission by the European Space Agency, ESA, and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, that aims to improve our understanding of climate change. The ESA is an organization working on the exploration of space. It is comparable to NASA in the United States, or many others listed here. Similarly, JAXA is Japan's national aerospace agency, responsible for space research, technology development, and the launch of satellites and other space missions. EarthCARE was launched on April 16, 2024, using a Falcon 9 rocket from SpaceX. The EarthCARE satellite will measure clouds, aerosols, and radiation to provide accurate data about how these elements affect Earth's climate. This information is critical for developing more precise climate models and for creating effective strategies to combat climate change. That's all for today's episode of Clip. Stay informed, stay engaged, and make the right decisions. And now, a fun quiz for our viewers. Which country has the most borders? Is it A, Russia, B, China, C, Brazil, D, Germany? The answer is B, China. China has the maximum number of neighbors touching its border. Thanks for tuning in.